So there's no democracy at local level. So there's no opportunity for the public to get involved, and that's the demise of democracy. Not you know, and so Labour's plans, Miliband's plans, out to being democracy back to the people, it hasn't worked. You know, and of course now we're going to see the results of all that inability to work with the communities. We're going to see the results of that next year, reform, when they likely sort of gain seats across the country.
Yeah, and I think one of the issues as well with the rise of reform, it's not necessarily people who are just anti-immigrants, you know, far-right people, you know, people who are quite openly racist, and, or you might not describe themselves as racist, but there'll be a lot of anti-politics and a lot of like giving someone else a chance and someone different a chance as well. And I think that's why it's important to like really look at what these people want to do before people vote.
At the moment, they've got the narrative, and they people are listening to the narrative. You know, the flags and all that. So you know, people are listening to reform. And the thing is, if you do get councils in Sefton, well, you have got one council in Sefton. If you do get any more of your councils around here, they're not a prescribed organisation. You have to work with them, and that's going to be, you know, they are elected members, but then they have to serve all the community. And we've already seen that the mistakes they're making in those councils that they actually control, and some of the policies they're putting forward. Some of the policies that they're putting forward to get into power are worse than what Labour planned, with like welfare cuts. So people need to be aware of, you know, but you get what you vote for, and they, you know, the most vulnerable in our societies are going to be feeling the impact of reform getting into power. You know, if they do get into office nationally. So, but they're not prescribed organisations, and people vote for whatever reasons. And I think, you know, Labour of now trying to sort of outdo reform. Yeah.
I mean, that national debate on where Labour needs to go, we won't cover that here, but they seem to be trying to move closer to reform to offset people moving to reform. But